Greetings. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries Reaction and Review. I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for me to do my part 2 of Sonya and Nesto and the relationship, but I gotta tell you, she wears me out. I mean, like I said, I've had this all together for the last probably 2.5, 3 weeks now. And then, it took me time to, review it because after getting the information together, I needed a break from that lady. And, then I did the one that part 1, and I needed a break from her so bad that I didn't even watch most of phone calls from prison for the last week. I might have caught 1 or 2 calls, and then the rest I didn't even see until I was over with Bougie Gang. So yeah, I just needed a refresher from this chick. So, but we're about to get into part 2 right now. But before I do that, welcome back to all of my current subscribers, my new subscribers, all of the people who have not thought about hitting that subscribe button, and those of you who are here for the very first time. I'm also let y'all in on something. Do you know it's a couple of times I was recording my intro, and instead of saying subscribe, I slipped and said describe, and I had to start over. So that's what happens when you make fun of something somebody says. But anyway, let's get into it. We are continuing on with this Sonya Nesto romance in this here part 2, and we are still in October of 2022, and this video is entitled Ernesto Tells Sonya He Needs Her in His Life. So, I'm not going to play the whole call as per usual, but if you'd like to hear the entire call, you can go over to phone calls from prison and look for that video. So now here we are. Let's get into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, I must say, I got my legal mail today. I'm gonna tell you what came. I'm gonna tell you my legal mail.
Now y'all know she was illegally sending stuff to him under the ruse of legal mail. I'm sure that's how she got some of her naughty pictures in there. But anyway, let's continue.
That motherfucker's so pretty, man. Oh, Lord, she's so pretty, man.
The white envelope or the yellow?
White.
The white one?
Yeah.
What does it say on the outside?
The little one.
I know, but what does it say on the outside?
Now, I don't know if she is completely naked, half naked, or in some lingerie. Y'all know I mean lingerie. But anyway, I don't know, but she is not supposed to be using legal mail to send her naughty pictures.
From where?
They say from the firm. From the law firm.
Okay, so you still didn't get the one I sent you the last place. I was wondering if they forged your mail, because the other one had something too.
Oh, no, I ain't never got none of that.
I just sent that one on Saturday. I got that off. What's today? Wednesday, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
They do this on a regular.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much.
You got your legal mail?
Yeah, that was a good letter. That was a real good letter.
Who was it?
Boy, that's a letter out of this motherfucking world, bro. Hey, man.
And he expects Shirley Strawberry to pay his legal fees, and he is carrying on like this with his side piece.
What I'm gonna do with you?
I'm not going
Yeah,
to.
no. Yeah. It's gonna be a problem now. It's gonna be a problem now.
This is going to be a problem.
You know what? No, let me let it play. Let me wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, so look here.
He is so goofy. I don't get the. I just don't get the attraction.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, can't wait. I'm glad that you in my life. Yeah. And I didn't know. Man, look here. Them black and white joints really bring them features out. The black and white.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man.
Isn't this? This is disgusting.
Yeah.
This is a married man.
That must be your favorite. That must be one. Is that what that's my favorite one?
I'm like, that's the law firm.
Yeah, man. My favorite one is that motherfucker with that motherfucking gangster with that hat on.
Now, I just want to say, it is kind of hard to hear her, so I don't want you to think it's, me. It's kind of hard to hear her in this call, but you get, even if you can't hear her, you get the gist.
Oh, my God. You was listening to what I'm talking about. That very line with that hat on or something. Huh?
I said, out for real?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, man, that's my favorite one right now. Yeah, keep getting better and better. Yes. Lord, who is them folks right there?
When I made her back.
Yeah, man.
Now, you heard that. In case you didn't, I will repeat. She said, "Oh, I made your day."
That's putting on a whole nother level right there. Whole nother level. Yeah. Thank you very much. So what I'm saying is what?
And what's for Easter though?
This sounds so 11th grade.
No, we have some Mexican food today. I ain't like that. Rice and the driest tacos.
Oh, never mind. For real?
Yeah, rice and driest.
Right?
Now he's complaining about his meals, but at least he gets 3 hots and a cod.
Yeah, good meal yesterday though. Yeah. First time I had the chicken in 3 months.
It's still 1,000% better than the other place, right?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I be talking over sometimes instead of stopping because what they're saying isn't important anyway.
Damn.
That's over.
Hey, man. Yeah.
And that's what they even know what they issue. I'm surprised they didn't turn that around and try to make it better. Is it bigger than South County or smaller?
It's smaller, but we got more people.
He must have just been transferred, recently during this call.
Yeah, but this motherfucker homeless guy. You see the homeless guy? The motherfucker got sued for $40 million. They get him at $40 million.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
A homeless man sued and got $40 million. See, this is early on in his prison stay, so this is probably where they came up with the scheme of their suing everybody.
Because that little ramp be going off Atlanta, going from Midtown, going into 75 South. The ramp, and he was a homeless guy asking for some money, and the police went out there and pushed him down or something. and fucked his whole body up. Some pushing down, they ran over something. 40 million. He rich overnight.
Damn.
You know, I should look that case up. This man always, he always has a story to tell about somebody else's case. And then when you look into it, he was all wrong with it. Never fails.
Yeah.
And he's still on the police force. Yeah, it's on the news today. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, he good.
Yes, ma'am.
He is good.
Yeah, he good.
I know, well, look, Steven, it's his Steven shit. That's what that is. Almost that motherfucker rich and happy.
You know what? Them eyes you got rich and happy. Them goddamn eyes is white as a motherfucker. Them eyes you got is so motherfucking white.
You must have never seen me before. I'm so amazed.
Now, I have a question. You know, I know that sometimes, you know, our eyes are red from being tired, from rubbing them, from allergies, and all of those things. And my eye, you know, I have allergies, but my eyes are still white. I mean, if he is not seeing people with clear white eyes, then perhaps he's hanging around the wrong people, because they're probably more than just tired. They are probably into some extracurricular activities that would cause their eyes to be bloodshot red. But that's just me talking.
No, listen. No, this is the deal.
I used to stare
The
at
deal is that I got...
it was like,
No, it's different. You don't understand. I'm talking about when you were sick.
oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm I'm talking about how you don't... Yes, you don't bounce back.
I look normal now.
Yeah.
I don't look sick in the face anymore, because I used to notice that. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so...
Oh, maybe that's what it was. You know, her eyes were funny looking when she was sick.
I'm back to how I used to.
Yeah.
Completely in the face.
Yes, you do. You holding now. You holding now.
Really, she's not. She looks every bit of the 55 she is.
Ground now. I'm trying to tell you, on the ground, girl.
Why did
You heard no.
This little boy jumped in my DM today and was like, you look nice. I was wondering if you could be friends. Come on, I'm 22 years old. I'm like, you're 22, bro. You see what...
Why are 22-year-olds always jumping into her inbox? Now, I'm going to tell you, that has actually happened to me a couple of times. So it does happen. But I don't tell anybody that. In fact, this is probably the first time I am ever mentioning it. And I think I'm mentioning it because it relates to what is going on right now. But, you know, you just don't know when to believe her and when not to believe her.
What my picture say, 54? Like, yeah, no.
Damn.
Right, 22, like, boy. Can we just know?
No, but you look... Yeah, you look like that, though. Boy, you don't bounce back. I'm proud of you. You don't bounce back so hard on the ass.
Bounce back. Right, she did.
She must have been looking bad.
It took almost
Yeah, but she got them incredibly bounce back. It took almost 2 years. Okay.
I got sick right after we met. I got sick almost 2 months after we met, I got sick. Exactly.
It's the lack of vocabulary for me. This is so, 10th, 11th grade-ish. But that's the end of that video. That's all we needed to hear there. And we are going to move right along. Now we are going to be moving into November of 2022. Now this call, there is really nothing of importance, or I should say relationship-wise, going on. But there are a few things that we do need to hear. So let's get into this.
So it's the same thing with the other stuff. She's got to file, or it can be 4 years on those, right? Like you have up until 4 years to charge you for those. After 4 years, you have to disconnect. So what you have to work with is getting bonded on your cases that have you in there, and then just going to court on whatever it is they end up indicting you on and just fighting that. Which everything that they got you on, I don't know the money amount, because the money amount determines time or severity of the case. So this just says over $1,500. So I don't know what the actual amount is. And your attorney don't know either until he files discovery. He doesn't know what the prosecution has, which I know that.
This is what I don't understand. This man is basically a career criminal, allegedly, but he's been, convicted. He served time on the federal level. So I don't quite understand why he doesn't understand the law. I mean, my goodness, he has a whole virtual, non-existing, sometimes a law firm. So, I mean, he just doesn't understand how this criminal court process works. And I'm not understanding why he's not understanding.
He files discovery, which won't be until after November. Then that's when they show their hand. They have to show their hand. So right now, they don't know anything unless he says it, like the little stuff he was saying in court. Not to say that was truthful, but that's just something that he was saying out of his mouth. That's
another thing. They keep hollering, him and her, like all this time we've been listening to him, discovery, 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 discovery. You don't get the discovery until after an indictment. And then you still don't get it, if I'm not mistaken, until you're close to trial time. So,
You get me?
Right. But I got that part. I'm talking about the 6 counts I'm talking about. That's all I'm concerned about.
You got to get bond. You got to file a motion to bond you on that.
That's all I'm concerned about.
And he said, depending on your record, your past, that can determine too, which I already know that.
This man has had multiple failure to appears. They look at that.
That's the most serious of all charges, the conspiracy.
Right.
So it's just a matter of them stop trying to let you sit in jail. I don't even know why they even care. Like, let them out.
Do you see that? She doesn't even know why the state of Georgia cares. They should just let him out. Forget about the fact that he's going around romancing women, basically stealing their money, their property, enriching himself, and doing all the things to fund his lifestyle. But, to Sonya, it's no big deal. That's because she's a con artist herself.
It's a kick. That's what it is. It's a kick. So
it's like you would think you did something to somebody related to him and shit.
Well,
they take everything a little too extreme.
Do you see that? The people who are there to protect us, the people who are there to protect and serve, all of those people involved in the criminal justice process and system, they're taking it personal, like the victim was one of their relatives. Forget the fact that that's their job. They're just taking it really too personal, according to this fool right here.
Well, all I know is I just need to talk to my attorney, I can talk to him because he's right. He can't do shit until
they can't do anything until you get indicted on those other charges.
Right.
But what he can do is he can file a motion to get you off on bond.
He needs to talk to his attorney. Not his attorney, but his attorney.
That's it. The other stuff, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm concerned about getting my bond with a due process to showing evidence of whatever they need to show, and that's fine. But right now, I'm just due process wrong. That's it.
You said they're gonna put you on house monitor. That's part of the conditions of your bond.
Yeah, all you gotta do is look it up. It'll tell you everything my conditions.
That's another thing. He was always hollering, speedy trial, speedy trial, speedy trial. You cannot have a speedy trial if you're not indicted.
And everything. She'll show everything I got going on.
I can't look it up. They got a funny system.
They what?
Anyway, their system is funny. I don't like their system. They don't talk like other states.
Yeah, I had
Georgia got some fucked up shit. I was like, ew, I don't like that state. Anyway,
now I have to be on the monitor. I got to be at house arrest, all that stuff, and I can't live in Fulton County. That's what they told me. So, and I have to be.
Now I want to say something about that because there might be. Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there might be a lot of people who don't know, but Judge Manning, for whatever reason, she tells everybody that comes before her that they can't live in Fulton County. Now, I don't know if that's because they want to keep that Fulton County crime rate down, but you have to get special permission if you're going before her, or your attorney has to have it all laid out as to why you will be living in Fulton County. But that's like something Judge Manning does, and she is the only judge I have ever heard do that in Georgia. If you guys have heard of any, let me know, but she's the only one that I've ever heard of in Georgia doing that.
Yeah, I have to get on late about 42 hours, 42 hours or something before they let me go. So I know they told me all that. So I'm fine with it. If I got to sit down till it's over with, I ain't got no problem with doing none of that.
of course, girl, you gotta sit in the house and sit in the cell.
Yeah, so I ain't got no problem with all that. So my thing is, I want my fairness like everybody else get their fairness. Fairness is you can say whatever you say, arrest me, whatever, but I should be able to get a bond and sit at home or whatever and continue on my life until it's time to go to court. That's due process.
That's the problem. Continue on with your life. Your life is messed up. You are messing up other people's lives. So you are a danger to the public and need to remain in jail. And all of this, remember now, is before we hear about these CP charges.
Okay, so you can get a hearing and get you bonded out next week. They're not going to release you until you get all that other stuff. An address.
No, I got all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all that. If I got to go sell on what house or whatever I got to do, I got an address. They call county. So
Okay.
I just cannot go to Fulton County no more. That's all she said. Do not go to Fulton County no more. Let's have to go to work. You contact the DA or whatever if I have to come through there. That's exactly.
Judge Manning even takes it a step further. She's like, if you happen to have court and it's in Fulton County, you go straight to court and you go straight home and just leave Fulton County. Don't stop for gas. Don't stop for chips. So if you think you're going to get hungry while you're in court, bring a snack. So, I mean, that is how it's really quite funny to hear when she's telling people to stay out of Fulton County.
That's what she said. It's going to be a court order anyway. I have to read it. So. Yeah, but I also know that yeah, it's like I went to court Monday. It's a thing, so what you call it, the court reporting thing. It'll tell you. You can pull it up, and everything was said in the courtroom that day, or my court day. It'll pull up
Your transcript.
So that should be out.
My God.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted him to. He can pull it up for you.
I just need him to file a motion for your bond. That's all.
Yeah, but.
See, now already back in 2022, they are already talking about Sonya being involved with the attorneys. He's telling Sonya to contact the attorney. He can pull up the transcript and give it to her. So they started this back in 2022.
But
Get the hearing for your bond.
But I made speedy bond. It's called speedy bond, and I know
Surety.
Yeah.
Surety, like sure.
No. I'm talking about like you can get a file for me, a bond hearing.
Oh my God.
On the court docket just that fast.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's up to 10 days. I mean, it can be 3 days, 4 days, 5. It's just up to 10 days.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
That's what I need. Listen, man. Folks will say anything on the fucking phone, but when you're in their face, they can't do that. And that's what I'm trying to say. I know. I already told my brother. I know you. I already explained to him. You as strong as I got to it. Defend me on what I'm on. And you got your facts together. This ain't no slick shit. Ain't nobody doing none of that. This is fact.
Yeah.
So that is.
You hear that? He says Sonya has her stuff together, so that's why he needs her help, because she knows and she's got her stuff together.
Thank you. You just told me.
Mhm.
So that's what I need. I need help on that, so I can deal with the rest.
What's that, Becky?
Yeah, that's all I need. If I get that done, and you can file that 10 days, I'm cool, and I go to court. I know what I got to go to court on. I already know what's going to happen with that. And I also know you can get a bond on that, a state bond as well. I know that. You can get a bond even if you're indicted.
You never know what you're talking about, Nesto.
I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, like I said, I ain't saying nothing wrong on the phone. I just speaking fair of the law. I can get a bond. I know that.
They listening on the phone today because they know when shit happens, they are in conversation. They want to listen and speak up. If you don't speak up and say something, listen in.
Yeah. I know, but I ain't saying shit wrong. I'm just trying to give you some help.
You ain't doing shit, so ain't nothing to say.
Yeah, that's all. So it is what it is. So,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do what I got to do.
It is what it is. We're going to be moving right along. Now we're going to get into December 2022, where Sonya is going to be talking about some of her famous friends and opening up a restaurant with Mickey Howard. Here we go.
But I don't want to do it.
Okay, why you don't want to do it?
I don't want to be in that atmosphere. I mean, her place is really nice. Her place is really, 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 really nice. But it's dead center in the middle of, the city where, you don't deal with some people like that. I just don't want to. My whole thing with the other situation I was going to do, I wasn't going to be on the floor. I was going to be in the back where I really didn't have to deal with nobody. Yeah, so this is me having to deal with the inner.
If you are a manager of anything, you have to manage. And in order to manage, you would have to come out of your office. I mean, I worked in an office and was a supervisor, and I couldn't just sit in my office all day. I had to go out and make sure my workers were doing things and handling things correctly, So, I mean, I don't know what kind of man. And she used to manage, according to her, a strip club. And I think in that bogus resume we saw, she was an office manager, and you can't manage if you're in your office.
Inner cities and all of that type of situations where I was like, I don't want to do this, But before I left, I got a call around 6:50 last night. Bridget and Mickey called me. Mickey Howard, Mickey Howard, the singer.
Yeah.
From the 90s.
I know you talked about it.
Okay, so Mickey and Bridget called me last night, and they was like, you need to get out here, like, yesterday. And I'm like, oh, no, what's going on? And it was like, it's a guy, Jamaican lounge. It's very popular amongst the famous, right? You got a hotel upstairs where, like, they have, like, when they want a getaway type of situation, where you have, like, famous people that go up there.
Can I just say, I think I mentioned this in another video before. Mickey Howard lives in New Jersey, where she has lived for the past couple of years. Now, this was December of 2022, and I believe Mickey Howard might have moved to New Jersey before the pandemic even started. So, how is it that she's going to open up a restaurant in LA and she's living in New Jersey? That just doesn't even make sense. And then another thing what I don't understand is, this relationship has been going on for many years between the two of them, at least since 2019. I might even shave that off and say 2020. But the point I'm trying to make is that you've known her all this time. We've known her this short amount of time and can see none of her plans have come to fruition. It is always something. It couldn't pass code. This person pulled his half of the money out. That person ripped me off. All of these excuses. This man has never seen her start not one thing and complete it. And this is who he wants. This is who he thinks is smart. He needs her in his life. Okay, we'll roll with that.
He was a doctor, and he kind of just got it as a hobby, and kind of like ain't doing nothing with it. So he was asking Nikki, could she do something with it? And she was like, I was going to go move back to Chicago. But now, something had came up, but she's not going back to Chicago, right? She was like, I don't know shit about the restaurant club business. That's how we called you. And I'm like, I don't want to move to LA, I don't think. And I was like, okay, well, find out what the whole deal is. Like, what he really trying to do or what he don't want to do. Find out the capacity and then send me.
Now, Mickey Howard, who has probably an address book or knows somebody who knows somebody of means and of mind who she can talk to about starting a restaurant and club business and what it entails. She probably even knows some chefs and restaurant owners. Why would she get on the phone and call Sonya to talk to her about this business plan when there are people that she can get in touch with? I mean, I know she's not on the charts right now, but Mickey Howard is a name. We know who she is. And I just don't see why she would call the likes of Sonya Wallace to talk about the restaurant business. It makes no sense, especially from someone who doesn't have and ain't never had a restaurant.
Send me pictures or whatever so I can see what it looks like. Because I don't want to fly out there and look at it when I could just look at it over the phone, right? And I was like, or you can just go up there and do a walkthrough and then just call me, and I'll just look at it through FaceTime. So I can kind of gauge it that way, right? Nick and Bridget was like, you can come say what I was like, let's go back.
Say what?
They back. Great.
Oh.
They back. So I'm like, if I go out there, I'm definitely staying in the van. I don't want to stay with either one of them.
Now we're going to move to December the 5th, 2022, and this call is entitled Sonya Confesses Her Love for Shirley Strawberry's Husband. And we are about to get into it.
Oh, happy.
No, I'm happy.
Okay,
What you doing, okay? I'm later.
It's raining.
I know. Sydney said it sucks. It's bad weather.
Yeah, it's raining.
He went to the concert yesterday, and she was like, I hate going with black people. She was like, because
Here we go.
40 years. It's under 40, I guess. She's sitting on the end, but everybody that wants to sit in that row got to walk by you to sit in that row. And the girl had like a stank attitude, and then trying to get loud with her the whole time, like, trying to antagonize a fight. And then Sydney was like, don't just ignore her. Don't ignore her. Telling her friend, just ignore her.
The way she talks about black people, honest to goodness, you wouldn't think she was one of us.
Don't feed into it because it's gonna end up being something. You know, just let her keep talking. Let her keep talking. And I was like, right. If she get in your face, then you knock her out. She's like, she's a real big bitch. She's like, she was huge, and she was, you know, fat and jealous. She said she probably was fat and jealous or whatever.
Why does she keep thinking that people of a particular size are jealous of people who are a smaller size? That is not necessarily true. Because I'm going to tell you, I am a woman of a particular size, and I am in no way, shape, or form jealous of that woman. I mean, she may be skinny, but she has nothing going on in life, in her brain, all of those things. So jealous of her for what?
Never mind. You're not home, so it don't matter. Hey, you hear me, Trisha? Hello? Mm-hmm. Hey, you called. I know, but you're not here, so it don't matter.
It's the talking to other people and on other lines for me that's just so annoying.
Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Bye. So I was talking to, when you called me, I was talking to Barry, the one who supposed to did that $1 million deal over the weekend.
Yeah.
He thought it was me and my partner and him. That's why he was like, I don't want to do that deal. And I was like, let me call this dude and tell you. I said, no, it's just me. He was like, oh, that changes everything. It's just you? I'm like, yeah. I said, but my biggest issue is being a female down here. You know, I don't like the fact of how, you know, people, you know, disrespect females and how I gotta, you know, struggle just to be heard or respected, like in business.
She disrespects females.
You know, I know you. I said, so I don't want to have those, like, struggles. But he's a younger dude. He's probably about 40.
Oh, okay.
We're discussing another yet failed business deal.
What I said was, right, I was talking to Sydney, and I was like, man, fuck that restaurant. She's like, no.
Everybody, wait a minute. How come all these people keep consulting with or wanting to be a partner in a restaurant business with this lady? I mean, all I've ever heard her say she cooked on probably about 3 occasions out of almost, 2.5 years of phone calls is Alfredo. Maybe it was Alfredo one time and some kind of noodle type meal another time, but I've never heard her say, oh, I fried chicken, or oh, I grilled. I mean, I never hear her say she cooked anything but Alfredo.
You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, but I'm kind of exhausted, you know? I don't have all of that. I don't have all that fight in me like before. I just have a lot of fight in me, but I'm kind of like, well, I got to do this with you, and then I got to deal with this shit with these people. I'm like, I just be like, I'm trying to just pick my battle and be like, do I really care to do this?
Hold on. Run that again. Run that shit again. Run it again.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be here.
Okay. That ain't what you said. What you said.
I think that's what I'm saying.
You're saying that
She wants to, now this is before she moved to Georgia, so she's still in Florida, and you know, she wants to be near her man.
you're trying to pick your battle. You're trying to do that.
I feel like it's two things. Okay, so you know, first of all, it's an easy choice. I don't like Miami. I don't like the people. I don't really care for the city. It's okay, but it's all right, right? I'd rather be anywhere else than here. That's one problem. Two, I know if I get with Barry on this, that might be cool because I can trust Barry. You know, I don't have to really be here like that. And he's real business minded. He's very, very business minded, you know. And I can really fall back and just let him handle most of the shit because it's not like dealing with the 2 crowds I was dealing with. For real, because I was dealing stupid.
You know what's amazing? That bogus resume that I posted and went over a couple of weeks ago, she never mentioned anything on there about her managing strip clubs. I wonder why she left that out, because experience is experience. It doesn't matter where it came from.
Stupid, because Trav is He don't even he's 42, 43. He still don't understand the power of credit, and I don't even understand that shit with him.
Neither do you.
My son know the power of credit, and he only 22. How do you not know it at 42?
We've seen your bankruptcies.
Cash. And then dealing with low.
And there is nothing wrong with doing a bankruptcy, but when you use it as a means to pay your bills, that's a problem.
I'm like, I'm done. I text Low again last night, and I told her that your silence is volume. So you don't want to talk, that's fine. But me and you haven't spoken, and if you're going by what Trav, I put Trav on the text too. If you're going by what Trav said, that's some he say, she say. There's no he say, she say in this. You won't sit in my face and talk to me. Like you always say, he always tried to say, oh, I don't like talking on the phone, I like talking in person, but I can't tell. You know, he's full of shit. I'm not emotional. I can't tell. Like all this shit he talking, I can't tell. He's just showing himself to be everything he said he's not. All right?
Right.
So I ain't got time to deal with no female acting gangsters and shit. I'm gonna see what Bar. I'm gonna finish talking to Bar and find out where his head at, and if he want to do anything.
Her go-to is to emasculate any man she has a problem with.
Do my hair. I just really didn't do my hair these last 2 days. It's just in a ponytail. So I'm gonna see, cause he's real cool with Mayweather. And you know Mayweather lives down here, huh?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. So Mayweather down here, he got a strip club in Vegas that ain't really doing what he do. So I know he'd be open to something like this, and with the sports and stuff, because the sports right down the street.
Somebody always knows somebody. She always knows somebody, but yet she's nowhere.
See, we'll know by Wednesday what it is. We'll know by Friday. I'm gonna try this week, and if nothing comes of it, I ain't gonna really give a fuck.
So what does that mean?
I mean, I'm out. I'm down. On to the next project. I'll think of something else.
Oh, you see?
Don't worry.
You'll think of something else, all right, to make up.
Yeah, I really don't want to be here, but, I mean, if I gotta be here, I'll be here. I know I don't have to be here like that once it opens because my sisters are here and they can run it. I don't have to be here like that. But, I don't know. I don't like Miami people. I don't like Florida people. When I went to Tampa, I was like, same vibe as Miami, you know? That ungrown, I don't know, could be the people. I don't know.
Dang.
I'm starting to hate people. I used to love people, and I'm starting to hate people.
Why are you starting to hate people?
Because they're trash.
Like you?
Okay.
People are trash now. They just really trash.
The biggest trash can of them all.
Across a couple cool people. But, I don't know. I don't have, the older you get, the less patience you have.
Did you enjoy your Friday night date? Did you enjoy your date?
I did. Really nice. He's real people. He's a real nice guy.
Okay.
Only I got to ask him. He's Puerto Rican.
Okay, what I'm saying though, what he Puerto Rican there, what they...
Do you notice the guy is either young or of another race? It's never a black man. And I bet you she probably hasn't even really dated a white man like that. Or any other race for that matter. She's just so envious of the things that she hasn't had or can't get or whatever.
What they got to do with it? I'm saying, did you enjoy yourself? I mean, y'all going to see each other again, or y'all going to stay in touch, or what's the deal on
He
that?
calls me all day, like every day. So,
Of course.
told me was, which I'm not even emotionally available, so that part doesn't even matter.
She's not emotionally available. I wonder what that means.
He told me he likes to be around his significant other all the time. I don't like to be smothered, and he's like one of them all in. He do everything together and da 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 da. I'm like, that's not me. I don't really like that. I like to miss people, and I don't need you all up under me. Like, I don't like that, right? He called me. Now,
Now, I mean, I can understand. I don't necessarily, I don't like someone who's clingy. And when I say clingy, it's more on that fatal attraction type of thing. But other than that, what's wrong with togetherness and spending time with your significant other and things like that? She's such a weirdo.
Call me twice since I've been on the phone with you.
Oh,
So,
damn.
yeah, exactly. He said he don't like being alone. That's a problem. No, I don't like that. I don't like people that can't be alone. Because he's just not getting divorced. So I'm like, dude, like, don't be trying to boo me up and shit. That's crazy. Plus, I don't have mental room on my plate right now for nobody.
Oh, okay.
My plate is so full right now. Yes, you want to show him Nesto? Yeah, what? It was 4:30 and he was rushing me off the phone. It's so good.
See, here we go again. Another call.
I had to just call back and ask that because I'm like, she was rushing me off the phone. She on the phone. Okay, bye. Hello.
Wow.
Rude.
Yeah, so. He cool. He got a lot of money.
What?
He got a lot of money.
Oh, okay. Well,
he got some shit going for him. I'm just good. I'm good. I like Nesto, so we'll see what happens.
what that got to do with what you're doing right now? What that got to do with that? I ain't going nowhere.
Everything to do with it.
You sure ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. What that got to do with
Okay, but I still don't want to. I don't have a lot of time and energy, and I'm kind of like, plus, I'm good. He all right.
Hold on. Plus what?
He okay. He just, okay, so how we were was great because it was like, we ain't trying to do nothing. You wasn't coming all on strong, like trying to, be my boo type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like a very relaxed friendship.
A relaxed friend who I slept with on I guess the second time we saw each other.
I vibe off of that. I don't like it when a guy just come all hard and just be like, I want to be with you. And I'm like, damn, it's only been a week. Like, I don't like that. So I got him and this other guy that just be like that, like tough. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Ugh. So
Okay,
I don't like that.
Okay.
But you just don't know. The thing of it is, you don't know this soon in the game if you really gonna like a person like that. If they're gonna, if they're gonna be what you want them to be. It takes time, and I just rather that person just try to deal with me as a friend and see if something grows out of the friendship. Not no, boot up type shit. I'm good. I just gotta pop Ellis. Fuck.
What that got to do with
Fat shaming again.
I'm very visual. I know she's just like, girl, I'm just very visual. I like what I like. If I'm not attracted to you, ain't nothing gonna jump off. I'm not gonna touch you. That's just what it is. I'm not gonna touch you.
Okay.
So.
I think that logic, that's kind of hard for me because I am not like that. The physical attraction thing isn't all that it's not all that great to me or important. I'm more attracted to the thinking and the speaking. What is your experiences? Those are the types of things I, am more interested in. I don't just count somebody out because of how they look, because you never know what you might miss when you do that.
That's just what I have to be attracted. That's why I mainly date young guys, because they should be attacked,
Here we go again with the young men.
But their mind ain't intact, though.
It's fine if you ain't trying to be serious with them. That's cool.
Cradle robbing.
Oh.
Just trying to have fun.
Okay, so are you going to get married again one day, or are you just going to solo bolo forever? Which one is it?
Solo bolo.
I don't think I'll ever be married again because, I don't know. Look, I don't know. Why would I be married? I don't know.
Probably because after being married for 4 months and your husband had to practically track you down for the divorce, that's probably why you'll never get married again.
I don't think about it.
I just asked you a question. That's all.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
Try to figure out how somebody gonna be your everything and you don't want to be with them. I'm trying to keep me on.
You with somebody and not be married to them. You could be
I
married
know
to
that,
her.
but I'm just asking you, a woman.
Yeah. No, I don't think like that. You know why? Because the pressures of marriage is kind of different. I think when a lot of marriages don't last. Like, you ever see how they be boyfriend and girlfriend for 10 years? As soon as they get married, they divorce 2 years later?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't last because of chicks like you.
The bullshit that come with that whole, well, you're my husband, well, you're my wife. That's all of the politics that come with marriage. When it's like, no, and then the pressure of how much money did we spend to get here? Like, the wedding was this and the ring was that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know how much my wedding was when I got married that one time? My shit, I think she spent $500, and the ring was included. I think we spent $500. And that's why I wasn't mad that the shit didn't last for 4 months. Because it wasn't another $500 spent. I said, you know what, if we last 5 years, then we'll spend some money on something, on a ring or whatever. But right now, all I need is a band, and it was just me, him, and the preacher. Because he goes to church and likes Jesus. So we went to church and did it. So, but nobody from my family came. Nope.
Why would someone who is in a church want to marry her? That makes no sense. They're not equally yoked.
Somebody from his family came. You know, it was just real small. I'm not really that, I'm not that romantic type chick. You know?
I can't tell.
I'm not free.
Okay, we got that part.
Feminine. I'm very feminine. I can be very feminine to a man.
She is so masculine.
I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do everything I need to do to keep a man type shit. But I'm just not that, I need a dress and I ain't want a big wedding and all my friends to come and everybody and all that shit.
Okay, but that ain't how you be treating me, though. You be treating me like I'm goddamn just that motherfucker that ain't nobody never seen before.
I was thinking about that this day. I was like, what the fuck? This man got a hold on me I ain't never had before in my life. Oh my gosh, I got a bad.
He's got a hold on her that she has never had before in her life. Boy, those community toys must have been outstanding.
Yeah, I got it really bad. I got it really bad.
Wait a minute. Do you know somebody in the comments called them contaminated toys? And then somebody said, I bet you he doesn't wipe them down. And I thought to myself, I know he probably don't wipe them down in between use.
Oh, okay.
Really bad. But it's a good thing, but it's fucked up. But, you know, I deal with it. It's whatever.
Well, you see something. That's what it is. You're definitely a visualized person. You got a great vision in front of you. So it's something that you see.
She's a visualized person.
Because ours was a slow thing. It was friendship with no pressure, and you know, it just developed like naturally.
Put in the comments if you sleep with your friends on the second night you meet them.
Type of thing, and then we talk all the time. I mean, you don't really talk like I talk. You know everything about me. I know some things about you, but you know everything about me.
Well, you know every damn thing about me.
You've heard it from her mouth. She doesn't know everything about him, but he knows everything about her. You know, I think that he was probably going to con her too, but things didn't quite work out that way.
You know, it seems like you're lying like, yeah, go ahead.
I read the record cracking up like, he's so bad.
Okay. That's what they say.
Today. I mean, everybody was bad in their 20s. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't get caught doing it, but a lot of people did some bad shit in their 20s. You know, so it is.
In my 20s, I didn't break the law. I've never been arrested. I didn't go to jail. None of those things in my 20s. I did get a parking ticket, and that was when I was still in high school. Not parking, a speeding ticket. But other than that, you know, I'm a bit of, maybe you could say, a prude, I guess. It's just some things that I'm just, are you serious? But, yeah, I didn't, And I had fun in my 20s. I did things. I went places. But no, I didn't. I wasn't bad. Not bad to the bone.
That's what it is. I was bad in my 20s. Bad. I stayed in the jail in my 20s. I stopped going to jail at 27.
Okay.
You stopped going to jail at 27 because you darn near was incarcerated. No, I think she was in her. That's a lie, because she was like 31 or 32 when she had to serve that sentence, if I am not mistaken. Such a liar.
Okay, that's a good
night. From 21 to 27, I was where's my engine? She got locked up. She'll be home tomorrow. You know? I was just whatever. I was just into a lot of shit. But I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't hurt people. That's just, making that money. I was a hustler. So anyway.
You heard it from her, folks. She was a hustler making that money. You know, the guy who shot her up. Yeah, that was, it was drug related, allegedly.
Okay. I'm just asking, that's all. I'm just, just.
What I told you before, I feel like I'm totally addicted to you. I feel like you are my best friend, and I love you a lot. And it's weird because
y'all hear that? That's her best friend, and she loves them a lot.
Never loved anybody like this before. So it's a real different feeling for me because I always keep a wall up. I always keep people at arm's length. And if they left me tomorrow, I would not feel nothing. I'd be like, deuces. That's how it would be. I would just be like that, one to the next. And then I would end up with somebody like maybe 2 months later, somebody get my number. I'm okay, gotta wait for it again. Like, it would just be like that. But I would never invest any wholeheartedly emotion because...
Y'all remember Stephanie Mills? Never knew love like this before. Now that's playing in my head.
I never trust the situation. I always feel like they're going to do something, and I don't need my feelings hurt. I never trust anybody with my feelings to say that.
Okay, why are you telling me what your feelings is? Let me hear that part.
Because it's the friendship of it all. That's what I'm saying. I was listening to that one guy. He was like, "You gotta be with your best friend." He was like, "If your man is not your best friend to him and to you," he was like, the loyalty and all that stuff is out the window. People think it's just love. He was like, "No, it's more than love. You gotta be best friends. You gotta have almost everything in common as friends." So you said, "Man won't cheat on their barbers, but they cheat on their girlfriend." And I was like, "That is so fucking true." But it's up with that. Or they'll feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You're client to go into somebody else's chair and he'll look at you like, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Equating love to a barber.
And they like, oh, come on, girl. They wouldn't feel no type of way, but they feel more pressed about the barber and the chair.
That's true.
The analogies that she uses.
It's that relationship. You got to have that same relationship with the man that he feels that he has with his barber or his boy. And I was like, I listen to men. That's how I learn. I always just listen to, Travis always tells me some insightful stuff, too, of how men think. And no, it's not that. It's just we be doing stupid shit.
She learned by listening to men, not her mother, not an aunt, a sister, a teacher, the lady next door. No, men.
Like, I always try to get the insight from the guys' perspective, because men just think nothing like women at all.
Okay. All right, then.
What's on your mind?
I got your pictures today. I feel better today. I got your pictures today. The best one I like is...
Where is that Globatel link lady when you need her?
Oh, you got your goddamn Hank and Mike. Yeah. Yeah, but you don't know, since I don't be trying to figure out why she don't send me no nude because she don't like herself or something. She just stuck on her.
Oh, you want me to send some body shots? Ah, I got some cute underwear.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with her. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you wanted sexy. I'll get some sexy pictures for you. I can do that.
Yeah, because you are there. That's why put your country on he want to holler at you.
I can do that. I can do sexy. She can do sexy.
Okay.
She can do sexy.
Oh,
you ain't over there. I got to do my hair.
Now, y'all heard this. On December 5th, 2022, she wants to send Shirley Strawberry's husband some pictures in her underwear, as if she hadn't already done that in that legal mail.
I'm going to put them back up. I took the braids out. I got to put them. You like the braids?
Oh, I love the braids. I should, absolutely. Not a problem.
Yeah. So it's in a ponytail right now. I got to put them in.
He loves everything but that ponytail.
Like in 2 days, I try to just put the braids back in my hair.
Oh, okay. Now you're right. I'm supposed to be out here. The guy, he's going to court today at 4 o'clock, so he might drop it, try to let him go. But he stayed in here for 2 years, though.
Fuck that shit.
No, Nesto, the judge said no. But anyway, that is it. You know, that Global Tail Link, I was going to go ahead and let the whole thing play until the Global Tail Link lady comes on, but she's taking too long. So I'm going to end this here, and this will be the end of part 2. It's longer than I thought it would be. So, of course, there is going to be a part 3, and I will not take as long as I did to get part 3 out as it took for me to do this part 2. A lot of it was just background information that we needed to hit on so that we are refreshed about the lies that she tells. And yeah, because I'm not even, I have, let me see how many, 8 bullet points. And I just did 4, so I'm up to 4 between the first video and this one. I'm up to 4, so there will be a part 3 coming, and I am so sorry about the length of this. Y'all probably gonna have to take a break, listen to half and take a break and come back and listen to the other half. P.S. I have a question, especially if there's anybody out there who is a nurse. When y'all watch the jail visits and you see them talking on the phone, do y'all notice how his hand shakes when he's holding that phone up? I was wondering, do y'all think he has like the early onset of multiple sclerosis? Because that's one of the signs. And a lot of the people that I know who do have it, that's the first thing that happened. Or like if they're late taking their medication and they don't take their medication on time, their hand, starts doing that shaky thing. So yeah, I was just curious about that. What y'all think? And just one more thing too. Do you think she sprays that stuff? Remember back in the early 80s where the men had the bald spots and they sprayed their hair? Do y'all think she used that to give the illusion of edges? Because on some of them visits, I'm wondering. Once again, I am Legacy Moon, and if you are on that cell phone, the laptop, the iPad, and you're not subscribed to me, go on up and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll know when I drop my next video. And as I always ask, please make sure you thumbs up the video and help me slave to the algorithm. Slave to the algorithm.